Hey guys, my name's Adam, and today I'm going to be reviewing Super, starring Rainn Wilson. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He's from The Office. Everybody knows him from there. My quick review, if I only had a few seconds to review this movie, I would say watch KickAss instead. This movie's really hard to sit through. It has extremely graphic violence, and I'm not one of those guys that I'm not turned off by violence or anything, but if you're turned off by violence, you're not going to like this movie. Plus, it has multiple rape scenes, various genders and various kinds. It's really purposefully distasteful, I think. So if you're into that, like if you can sit through that, that's your thing, that's cool. I don't like seeing that sort of stuff in my films always. Maybe if it's needed, I don't know. It's not my thing. As far as this movie, I think that it was meant to be sort of like a satire in reverse. If a satire is using humor to attack something like a weapon, this used realism to attack something like a weapon. I think it was meant to attack the do-it-yourself superhero genre. It just shows how ridiculous this idea is. The fact that you have to be a psychopath to go out and do these things, and it just how terrible. The only thing that, if it was sticking to the realism, this guy should have been arrested in the first like 15 minutes of the movie. I think another theme of this movie is that you shouldn't overthink things. You shouldn't read too far into things, which I guess makes me an idiot for saying what I said before. But I think that all of the problems come from this guy reading into things that just aren't there. And if you watch this movie, if you try to classify it as a certain genre, every couple of minutes it sort of changes gears and turns into something else. So I think that that's, sort of a justifiable theme. I also think that there was a lot of parallels between the character. This guy is basically a doofus with the motivation of Rorschach, or the perspective of Rorschach. He's just psychotic enough to do these things, and he has a very rigidly defined view of what's right and what's wrong, and that people that are wrong need to be punished to an extreme amount. It's sort of the exact same thing as Rorschach. Again, this movie is sort of it's the same thing as KickAss. It came out at the same time as KickAss. It wasn't a rip-off. I looked into it, and the producer just sort of said they were just basically being made at the same time. It's just one of those things that happens. It was sort of in the public consciousness at the same time, I suppose. I mean, there's a lot of comic book movies being made. Two guys are going to parody the idea of do-it-yourself comic books. It makes sense. So anyway, that's my review. If you're into comic book movies and you want to see gritty realism and extreme violence, go check it out. Anyone, if you can't stomach rape scenes and people's brains being blown up, don't watch it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure that most people are going to. I'm sure this movie's going to have very loyal fans and very people that hate it. So let me know what you think of the movie down below. Tell me if I missed something. I'm sure someone's going to tell me that I saw the whole thing wrong. That's fine. If you like my review, of course, hit like, and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks, and have a good day.